This is a video on dividing fractions. To divide fractions, you must use KFC. KFC is just a funny little way of remembering to keep the first fraction the same, flip the second fraction, and to change the sign from division to multiplication. This will make sense after you do a few of them, okay? So to divide fractions, you must use KFC. Here we have 2/3 divided by 4/5. In order to do this, we need to rewrite our fraction. Notice how we're keeping this the same. This is 2/3, so we're just going to write this as 2/3. We're going to flip our second fraction. This is 4/5, so we make this 5/4. And you notice how we changed our division sign to a multiplication sign. So now it's just simply a multiplication problem. 2 times 5 is 10, and 3 times 4 is 12. This can be reduced. The GCF of 10 and 12 is 2. So ultimately, 2/3 divided by 4/5 equals 5/6. Here's one with a whole number. So we have anytime you're dividing a fraction, all right, even though it's right here, we have to KFC. So we're going to rewrite our problem. Notice how we kept the first fraction the same. All right. Now here I added this extra step. All right. This we went ahead and put our whole number over 1. Okay. I think that's really important to do this step before you KFC. All right. So now let's KFC. Kept the first fraction the same. Flipped the second fraction. And we changed our sign from the division to multiplication. So 2/3 divided by 3 equals 2/9. Okay, again, this extra step of putting the whole number over 1, I think is really important. Here's a whole number up front. So let's rewrite our problem as 5/1 divided by 2/5. We didn't KFC, we just rewrote our problem so we make sure that we don't get this 5/1 confused. Keep the first fraction the same. Flip the second fraction and change your division sign to a multiplication. Comes out to 25/2. Never leave an improper fraction as your answer. How do you get rid of that? You divide. All right, 25 divided by 2 equals 12.5. So 5 divided by 2/5 equals 12.5. Here we have a mixed number divided by a regular fraction. Okay, we have to acrobat. Right, 2 times 5 equals 10 plus 1 is 11/2. 11/2. All right, the first step here was to acrobat. That's why this step is here, acrobat. Acrobat first. Now we start talking about KFC. Keep, flip, and we changed our sign, and it equals 55/4. Can't leave that as our answer. 55 divided by 4 equals 13 3/4. So 5.5 divided by 2/5 equals 13 3/4. We have a mixed number divided by a mixed number. We want to acrobat. All right, 2 times 3 plus 1 is 7/3. 5 times 1 plus 3 equals 8/5. Now we're going to KFC. We changed our sign. Again, it's an improper fraction, so we have to divide it. So 2 1/3 divided by 1 3/5 equals 1 11/24. Remember, you have to keep the first fraction the same, flip the second fraction, and change the sign from division to multiplication. And again, when you have mixed numbers, you have to acrobat first. Thanks for watching.